tell you what, I will give credit where credit is due. Thrash and Rockwell have meshed very well as a unit. Almost, a protege-teacher type relationship. Jedi Padawan thing going on. Here and there, you get that reference.
Right.
But you know what, though? I really like Reed Cruz's chances here.
Well, ever since Reed assumed the leadership position, if you will, of the Caballero cartel, taking over from his mentor, Alex Royal, he certainly has stepped his game up. He held the WFC Hometown Heroes Championship until just last week, losing it to Coco. And now looking to re-enter the tag team division. He and Tommy Dean, one time known as the Chase, ending the championship run of a team that you're very familiar with.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
I didn't think you'd want to. That's why I brought it up. Tim Rockwell asking referee Dylan Phelps if he checked Reed for weapons.
Well, I mean, that's fair. I mean, it is Tim Rockwell we're talking about. I mean, he comes to the ring with a crowbar, basically the unofficial third member
but
of this
he's
tag team.
open about that. It's not like, it's not like Stevie who brings the belt and hides it in there, or Reed who conceals things in his knee pads.
I've never seen that happen. And I'm the boss. I see it all, and I've never seen that happen.
Okay. Well, he's being investigated now by referee Dylan Phelps, and apparently Phelps says he's legitimately clean. So,
well, I mean,
and Phelps doing due diligence on Steven Cruz, and going to go do the same for Thrash. All right,
good referee pipe cleaner. He's got it down. That's good. He's a good kid. He does his job right.
Whoa! We gotta check you, buddy.
Oh, here we go. See, that's only fair.
What is the referee going to do?
You never know. He might be on the tape. You've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
Nick Chin, I remember that at OKX. He accepted a bribe. It's true. Can't trust Nick Chin.
And I'm glad that the cartel has brought an equalizer in Bunkhouse Bobby and Big Stevie out here to counter any use of that crowbar, which Rockwell is probably going to go for.
Bobby Dillon is an equalizer?
Bobby Dillon, Bunkhouse Bobby, I'm sorry.
Bunkhouse
Bobby.
Okay.
And Big Stevie, the great equalizer to Clarabelle, the crowbar. Tim has in the corner.
It's Shirley. This one is Shirley. There's another one he has named Laverne. I really don't feel like. So what you're saying is it takes two human beings to equal one crowbar. And I say human beings, and that's a bit of a stretch for Stevie. But
no, that's not.
I've known Stevie for 16 years. I can say these things.
Stevie Caballero is a fine managerial team and an upstanding person. Pillar of the community.
Stevie will guide people to success as long as they bring him money, and he will ditch them without a second thought.
Well, he's not going to do it for free.
Rockwell is breaking that arm in for free of Reed, isolating Reed in the middle of that ring. Now he applies the flat of the boot, which is legal, to the side of the face and neck. See, Stevie Caballero over here trying to tell our ring master what's going on.
Yeah. All right, then.
Caballero might want to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on with his men in the ring rather than berating Tuck Davian. And Rockwell maintaining control.
Yeah, he's been on top of it since that bell rang.
Looking at this grouping here, this opening round here, I've got to say, and I say this without any personal bias going into this, I got to think that the villains have an advantage in this match for two simple reasons. One, they've been tagging together more regularly than Cruz and Reed. And two, Thrash actually began his career as a tag team competitor. None of the others did that. But Thrash started out as a tag team competitor. It's that second nature to him.
That's true.
And so I would have to say that in all likelihood, that may give him a very strong, and look at the power of Thrash right there. I mean, you talk about a guy who has really stepped up his game in this ring. It's Thrash.
Yeah, and you know what? I will give that to him. He has been incredibly impressive. Going back on what you just said, though, I would actually give a little bit of an edge to the Cartel because remember, at one point in time, Rockwell and Thrash were both members, if I remember correctly.
Well, to be fair, if there's anyone who knows Tim Rockwell and his strategies, it's going to be Big
Right.
Stevie Caballero because their association goes back, again, almost 16 years worth of time. So Caballero can see inside the mind of Tim better than anybody.
And if there's any one person out here that's going to be able to know the playbook of Tim Rockwell, it's going to be Big Stevie Caballero.
Right now, that playbook is continuing to be working successfully as Rockwell maintained the armbar and pulling Reed back over. Irish whip there by Rockwell. Oh, and a running thumb to the eye.
There you go.
And then just from behind.
That might have been a little above the eye.
Well, now the tag in to the power man, the man who always seems like he's in a bad mood. Usually because he is, yeah.
He is.
Big Cruz.
I've got a little bit of a history with Cruz, and I can tell you he is an angry individual.
Cruz draping Rockwell over that second rope, and now both Dylan and Caballero feel the need to try and interject themselves in there.
Again, going back to what I said earlier, that's only fair. He's going to come out with that crowbar.
The crowbar is not going to interject itself in the match.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure an inanimate object is not just suddenly going to get up and hop into the ring.
Have you ever seen Paranormal Activity?
And now Caballero, who didn't get the opportunity earlier, now putting the belts to work. Damage done behind the back of Dylan Feltz as the tag made, and here comes Cruz back in.
He just fixed his pants.
Just fixing
I don't know
his
what
pants.
you're
Maybe if he'd left the belt on, the pants wouldn't have the problem. Oh, and Caballero doesn't even need the belt. Great. He just brought it here for show.
Sometimes belts are a nice fashion accessory. Maybe the belts that the Caballero Cartel walks away with tonight.
Oh, big chop there by Cruz to the chest of Tim Rockwell.
Look at just the raw power.
Yeah, just the ease with which Cruz picks up Tim Rockwell.
Picked him up like he was a toddler.
Rockwell trying to make his way over to the partner, but Cruz, good, smart ring awareness there, interjecting himself between Rockwell and Thrash. Russian leg sweep by Cruz, down for the pin, not quite a 2. Well, referee signals 2, must have barely been a 2, but not a 3. That's the important thing.
Very, very smart, though. You can tell that Reed and Cruz know what they're doing.
Cruz right there with a big mistake is the tag made, and now we got the two big powerhouses, and Cruz choosing not to make the tag, Reed making the tag on his own. And that's an interesting move.
I don't quite understand that one, but let's see if it works out in their favor.
Well, who was it who took the Hometown Heroes Championship from Thrash? It was Reed. I guess he feels that he did it before. He could beat Thrash before. He could do it again. Double swings and misses there. That one didn't miss.
Yeah, I know. He caught him asleep at the wheel on that one.
Thrash now backing Reed into the ropes. Irish whip across. Here we go. Swing and a miss there again. And Thrash almost puts his head down, but it doesn't go off of his feet. That's a very difficult thing to do for Thrash, is to get him off those feet.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thrash is an absolute.
Oh, look at the power of Thrash.
Yeah.
Beeling Reed across the ring.
Wow. Just yeeted him from one corner to the other.
And Thrash with a full force connection.
At this point, if I'm Stevie Caballero, I would be a
and
little
look at
concerned.
this. This is a bad situation.
Oh.
One knee straight across the face. Oh, he just did one. I was expecting the trifecta. But all right, Thrash with the hip check. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They're going to go back and forth. This is actually really good tag team continuity.
Right, yeah, just quick tags. Boom, boom, boom. Hit him.
Reed doesn't know which way to look at this because
yeah.
it's kind of now. We know the third one. He didn't even pause to pull the knee pad down.
And he's got to be seeing the equivalent of the little cartoon birds around his head right now.
As Rockwell pulls him out, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Cruz, sensing the defeat, comes in quickly and gives Reed the opportunity to come from behind, rake the eyes, and then just go straight for the blatant choke.
Some simplicity right there. Get the upper hand. He's still got to be seeing stars at this point, Burnham.
Well, he's going to make hopefully the smart move here. Positions Rockwell in the corner, makes the tag. Here comes the big man.
Yeah, keeping Rockwell separated, staying on top of him. Some good tag team awareness going on here with Reed and Cruz.
Nice European uppercut there by Cruz.
It was okay.
Well, I'm not saying it's like Dutch Hagen style, but it was effective. Cruz once again going to show off that power. Going to try to go for a vertical suplex. Rockwell blocks. One knees to the midsection as Rockwell tries to build up a little momentum, but gets cut off there.
It's like he just got hit by a freight train.
And tags back in Reed. With the damage done, Red Dirt Reed now going to do what he can. Both men picking up Tim Rockwell. Referee needs to get the... Oh, look at that. Dylan Feltz says you didn't hold the tag rope. That is important. In tag team wrestling, you have to hold the belt in order to for the tag to be official.
Little bit of a rookie mistake as far as tag team goes on that. I'm surprised he missed that one. Here we go.
Yeah.
I love when these two mix it up.
This big face-off we've seen a few times before. And it's never going to be pretty. You're not looking at Luthez-style scientific.
Oh, no. There is going to be
This isn't
no
Jack
grace.
Briscoe and Dory Funk. This is two big monsters in the ring.
And I know we've talked about this before. I love when two big men are just going at it in there. I mean, just the raw power. Look at that. And Cruz, looks like Cruz getting the upper hand.
Cruz now with the big chop. Cruz charges in.
Oh.
Look at that. That's exactly
Yeah,
what.
he's going to go for another one.
And he gets an elevation up there, launching himself, if you will, at Thrash. And wow, a bicycle kick straight to the face. That's something you don't typically see from Cruz. He's not one to leave his feet too often.
I did not expect that one at all. That was a very nice move on Cruz.
Cruz now waiting and just a solid right hand. But again, Thrash staggered but doesn't go down. Is able to return it back.
It's very, very reminiscent of the match that these two had months ago, the last man standing.
Yes, indeed.
And it looks like they're going to try and repeat that again right here tonight.
Well, Thrash certainly wobbly, but supports himself on the ropes. And they both down at the same time.
All right, there we go, all right.
Tag to Rockwell, tag to Reed. And the villain
Just hitting him with those drive-by elbows.
carrying this match for his team. Running knee shot to the side of the head.
Uh-oh.
V's up.
I think we know what this means, Burnham.
For many, many years, I've seen Tim Rockwell put away. And look at Stevie Caballero.
There we go. Very
Caballero
smart.
trying to get in the ring. He has no business in here.
Very smart.
And what
very
are the
good.
Johnnies doing out? Johnny Lightning. Well,
Wait a minute.
I don't think that's what he meant to do.
No, I think that may have backfired.
Lightning trying to take out Rockwell, but instead he wins the match for the Villains.
Wow, talk about your all-time backfires.
Your winners advancing on to the semifinals.
I would say they are probably the most dangerous team in this tournament.
I would 100% agree with you.
They just on the unpredictability of both of them. You know, individually, I mean, they're a threat, but you put the two together, I like this combo. They scare me a little bit.
A little bit?
Just, yeah.
Okay.
A tad. I've had to deal with them.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
You know,
I mean,
here and
contract
there.
negotiations and things, but yeah.
But you know, don't let the unpredictability and the aura throw you off. These are two very well seasoned veterans.
Oh, no doubt. I mean,
Very cagey.
I've been around their entire career. Tommy Dean, a tremendous talent. He's
Right.
such a young and recent. I mean, he's only been competing for about 5 years. I say only because he displays skill and ability that far exceeds that. Wesley Crane, second generation. His father, a longtime ring announcer here. He grew up in this sport. An incredibly gifted individual and one of the most sadistic people inside that ring when he's deep inside this self-proclaimed Satan persona, if you will.
Just kind of, it makes you wonder, you know, what happened? What happened in this past
Yeah.
that has caused someone to be like this?
Well, now we've brought Macho in. We started with Muy Macho. Now the tag into Macho, who is really flailing as Tommy Dean tries to draw the attention. And there comes
and
Crane.
it worked. And it worked.
And that's the sign of a good tag team right there.
Absolutely.
As Macho isolated in the corner.
Macho, it was like a trap for a mouse, and he just walked right into it.
Tag, and here comes the king of Tulsa wrestling, Tommy Dean, with such a new attitude about himself as he is stomping Macho in the corner.
And just mocking Macho in the corner.
Another tag there, and here comes Crane back in. Crane now going to twist that head and that mask, almost ripping the mask off of the face.
That would have been
I
devastating.
mean, that's an automatic disqualification in Mexico. We're not competing under Lucha Libre rules, but that's what happens there.
But, I mean, had that happened, Macho would return home in disgrace.
Absolutely. Oh, an interesting miscalculation there. As Macho now with the big Macho Slam.
I don't believe I've ever seen this kind of fire in one of the Machos.
He's clearly Macho has been working out here. He seems much bigger, much more. Oh, look out! Bigger, but that also means you got more power to catapult you over the top. And here comes Muy Macho, just greeted with a throat. Boot went right to the throat of Muy Macho.
Yeah, I think from here on out, he's just going to be whispering Macho.
Crane now throwing Macho back in. As he tells Dean to get Macho up. Is there a tag here? I didn't see one, but I don't see the referee complain. Oh, look out! Spinning neck breaker.
And again, another impressive move out of Macho.
And here comes Muy Macho. You've got two guys in the ring, ref. You going to get one of them out here? Well, maybe it won't matter. Look out here. Drive by into the pile driver.
Yep. And that's all she wrote, folks.
The winners advancing on to the semifinals, Haven.
Well, for all their accolades and their accomplishments in the ring, the one thing that you cannot say about them is that they're going to be voted most popular anything here by the WFC faithful, because these two are not well loved by the crowd.
I would say that depends who you talk to. Are you just going to poll the ladies? Because I would guarantee you they would win that one.
I'm pretty sure I heard a significant amount of female booing there. I see one young fan over there with a whiteboard that clearly says Dynamite sucks. I guess maybe Lightning's okay, but clearly Dynamite not well received by him. And the bell sounds, and we are underway with this third quarterfinal match. And absolutely, the WFC faithful remain firmly behind the Canadian Red Devil, who in that 10 years worth of time has never held a championship here in WFC.
That's true. That is correct.
Near fall right out of the bat there by CRD. Picks up Johnny Dynamite. Tags in Elijah Sparks.
Be interesting to see how the superhero and the anti-hero mesh together here. I always kind of thought that was a, kind of a butt head type of thing.
Well, it I suppose could be, but it seems right now like they're clearly on the same page as Sparks maintains control of Dynamite in the middle here.
One thing I want to point out on this, that it took me a few seconds and it just hit me. Johnny Lightning emulating Evel Knievel.
Oh, you are correct.
Look at that. That's impressive.
Now, I would never wish injury on anyone, but maybe he could go jump the Grand Canyon and see how successful that is.
Snake River Canyon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I was aiming for bigger because, it's Johnny Lightning. Oh, look at that, an assisted 619 or 918, who knows what. And down and so close to new tag team champions there. CRD sensing a great opportunity here tonight as drops Johnny Dynamite on that backbreaker. And as Lightning reaches for the tag, and now Lightning getting up on both ropes there. Again, you have to have your feet on the floor. Oh, nice move there by CRD, driving the head into that middle turnbuckle. And now both Sparks and CRD in there. Double drop. Oh, no, drop toe hold across the knee into a gut buster. And that's not going to be a fun night here for Dynamite as Sparks with 2.5.
That was close.
And this is early stages in the match. I mean, typically with this within the first couple of minutes of the match, and already you had 2 near falls for Team Red Sparks. Who look like they have been teaming together for years.
Right,
their cohesiveness is certainly on much bigger display here than the tag team champions is.
Absolutely. I mean, so far, Red Sparks has been in control of this thing.
I mean, let's be honest, the other 2 matches, I don't think you can call either of those victories upsets, but if this were to come about, I have to say it, Sparks and CRD would have to be considered an upset as a brand new tag team. Nice cannonball there by Sparks.
Absolutely, this would definitely be an upset.
And Lightning absolutely at his wit's end as he comes in, which gives the challengers the opportunity to make a wish. And I know Johnny Dynamite right now is wishing that he were a lot closer to his partner so he could get out of this mess.
Yeah, you don't want wishes like that. I'm impressed with how well Red Sparks is meshing together here. I guess what I said earlier has come true. They've obviously been working together, putting a plan together, trying to mesh well. And it seems like so far it's paying off for them.
And another 2.5. And the quick tags, the isolation doing oh, wait, there was a tag. The referee saying there wasn't a tag. And I don't know what the complaint was there. Well, they're going to call Sparks back in. And now there's a tag in front of referee Dylan Feltz. All right. The This type of stuff wouldn't happen if Mike 2 were refereeing this match.
That's true. That's true. Seasoned referee.
CRD now. Could he be setting up for the sharpshooter? I'm not sure that's the best place to do it.
Yeah,
because he's kind of close to the corner, but he's going to go for it anyway. We've seen it 3 near falls. Oh, and there's a tag. I don't think the CRD's aware that there's a tag made. And here comes Lightning. Lightning with the super kick straight to the face. And so close. One move. And the tide has completely shifted in this match.
That's right. Here's where, and a stomp on the hands.
And I don't know if our cameras picked that up, but Johnny Dynamite just grabbed one half of the tag team championships and put it underneath his jacket over there.
I don't see anything over there, Bruno.
Well, no, because he put it under the jacket, Pierce.
You're questioning me on the boss.
I'm just, you said you didn't see anything.
If I didn't see it, if the referee didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Well, right now it doesn't matter, but I have to wonder if at some point that may be brought into play. Johnny Lightning now in complete control of the Canadian Red Devil, as in locked down in the middle of the ring.
See, and here's where the difference is between a newly formed team like Sparks and CRD and the Johnnies. He's got that ring cut in half. He's got him in the middle with a hold right there. You know, as opposed to being close like they were, allowing the Johnnies to get the tag and just turn the tide into their favor.
Oh, nice double team maneuver. Double chop catapult CRD back into the enemy territory. Far away from his partner.
And that's how you do it. That's a sign of great tag team work.
And now Dynamite claiming an injury to the eye.
Well, he could be injured. I mean, an eye injury.
Well, what's the ref going to do about that? Put some Visine in there? He can't, like,
possibly
stop the match.
He probably has some in his pocket.
Dynamite with the snap mare, pulling CRD over.
Again, they are just working over the veteran.
And Dynamite mocking the WFC faithful, who clearly are here to support the Canadian Red Devil.
I wouldn't exactly call that mocking. He's just trying to, you know, just kind of get the crowd to liven up behind their buddy there. You know?
Oh, there's a tone, sir. There's a very big tonal difference.
Well, I didn't.
I can't say I'm surprised. CRD almost making the tag there, but just cut off by Dynamite, who again now into a modified camel clutch, actually a full-on camel clutch.
There we go. And look, and he's right in front of Sparks.
He is.
Like he's just teasing him.
He is, and he's got CRD flat. Now CRD finally able to get the knees up underneath him in order to relieve that pressure. But for most of the application of that hold, severe damage, I'm sure, done to the back of CRD. CRD trying to get underneath, get in between the legs of Johnny Dynamite, but Dynamite just sits right down at front chancery. Keeps control of the head and arms. You keep control of the head, you control the body.
That's right.
CRD trying to fight back.
Trying with closed fists. I hope you noticed that part. Highly illegal maneuver.
Well, I've never known what an open fist looked like, so okay. And there's the tag. Finally. Sparks off the ropes, high cross body, puts down one of the champs.
And it seems like the superhero has tapped into his powers, much like a Green Lantern oath or a hulking out here.
No, total miscalculation there by Johnny Lightning.
Sparks is just dodging bullets left and right.
And Sparks with the pinfall. No.
There we go. There we go.
What happened? Oh, it's not the legal man?
It's not the right Johnny. I had a training course with my ref.
Yes, I remember seeing the training. It's not like you can't tell these people apart. But
the referees,
apparently Jesse Beeler couldn't do that, and of course he wasn't there at that training course.
But I told the referees, it happened on more than one occasion.
And now look, Johnny Lightning grabbing the other tag team championship belt.
What are you
He's
watching?
walking. I'm watching
What
Johnny.
are you watching?
Johnny Lightning's put it over there on the jacket with the second one.
That did not happen. The action is right here. I've been watching
I
this.
see the action in the ring, but I'm watching what's going on outside. Johnny Dynamite. And Lightning over, going to push Sparks
There we
off
go.
the top.
Oh.
Ow!
Right onto the hard floor.
Huge tumble there for the resident superhero, leaving CRD to carry this match on his own.
Right
Look
here.
out from behind.
Oh,
Good
and he
awareness
was-
there. Puts him down. Going to step in for the sharpshooter.
Oh no. Oh no.
CRD turns it over, and we could be moments away now from
like
new
it.
tag team
I like
champions.
their chances. I like CRD's chances.
Look out from him. Come
Oh.
on. Referee.
And Johnny-
Referee Dylan Feltz dealing with Elijah Sparks. And
there
the
we go.
Johnny's
And
deal.
they advance. And they advance.
WFC Tag Team Champions, Toxic Masculinity.
And I think that, honestly, these two, deep down, they have a love and a brotherhood between each other. They came in together then, and while it's true that Alex Royal achieved the success that JD never was able to do, JD walked away. He was happy with the way that he walked away when he walked away. And when the call came out for this tag team tournament, JD answered without a moment of hesitation. Did everything he did the very next day after being contacted to make certain he was licensed and official here to compete in a WFC ring. He knows exactly what this opportunity means, and you can call it nostalgia if you want to, but STF want to once again sit atop the WFC Tag Team Mountain, and they're going to start with a serious challenge in the form of London Calling.
Absolutely. My pick to win this whole thing. They've done it before. They can do it again.
That's true. It was, 2 years ago when London Calling entered, and they ran through another tournament. They started, and they ended as tag team champions, and nobody honestly expected them to be able to do that.
And this crowd is saying welcome back to Dutch and Richie together as a unit.
I'm not 100% certain that's what's going on, but I'll let you believe that.
And look at this. He's going to try to pay off the ref. And now he's bribing the crowd to cheer. Ridiculous.
I apparently need to talk to Alex Royal, and I got some bills myself. Got taxes. All right, referee Jesse Beeler calling for the.
Yep, and see, and this is the type.
I mean, this is what has to happen here. We can't have a dirty ring. We can't.
See, you know what? If I wasn't the gracious director of wrestling operations that I am, I should disqualify both of them right now immediately for this. I should.
Are you going to disqualify both teams? I mean,
no, London
You
Calling
said
is-
both of them.
No. This team.
But they're a unit. They're
Them.
the one thing. You don't.
When I
What
said
did
these
they-
two, I meant individually.
So what did they do wrong?
Look at the ring, Burnham. What are you,
That's
blind?
not. Yes, and I saw it was not them that did this. It was the fans. The fans brought those poppers. The fans wanted to
I
return.
understand that because they are heathens. But look, they encouraged it. They encouraged it. Now they're like,
Well, I think.
what my hands are going to get raw just clapping.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're not up there in the ring yourself. You'd be applauding yourself like a one-man band. All right, bell rung, and we are underway. The final opening round match in this Johnny's versus the world, people. The world.
The world. Hence why London Colonies are there.
Alex.
They represent a part of the world.
Alex Royal.
Look at that. Look at smart enough to grab that rope and get Royal off of him.
which I believe is another way of saying he knows he could not compete there with what
That
Alex
is
Royal was doing.
absolutely wrong. Once again.
Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring as Adams forces, nope, and Royal quickly converts the round, puts Adams in his own corner.
They better watch it. He'll cheat.
He had his hands up, he had no intention.
At that time,
Well, that's the only time you have to worry about it, isn't it?
I don't trust Royal or JD. I don't.
I'll let them know that. I will make a note to tell them.
I okayed them to be here because I thought it would make for a great match.
Oh! Nice pop to the midsection there. And off goes Richie Adams. Shoulder tackle, down goes Royal.
Look at that. Textbook.
Richie over the top. And Royal trying for the hip toss. Blocked by Royal. Blocked by Adams. Back and forth, the two of them reversing each other until finally Adams hip tossed into the bottom turnbuckle.
Royal with the hair pull to put him in the
That is
turnbuckle.
not, no! Irish whip reversal, nobody home as Royal whips his way out. And another big bicycle kick, two of them in the corner there, straight to the face and throat of Richie Adams. As Royal brings in the everyday man, JD.
Common.
1 year ago at OKX2, Alex Royal and JD faced off in what was JD's last match. Look out, buckle bomb!
Get him! Look at this. Who is this, Beeler?
Big cannonball. Face
He
wash.
needs to get one of them out of there. He's an idiot. Look at
And
that.
one of them is out of there.
Oh,
Down for
long
the cover,
enough.
2, and
You're not going to
only
beat
good
Richie
for
Adams that easily. Richie is tough.
I'd say Richie has to be tough to absorb that punishment and continue to go.
I challenge you to find me a tougher individual than Richie Adams.
Look out. No! Well, that toughness proven right there. And another.
Fun fact, that's how JD tenderizes the hogs on his farm.
I would not doubt that.
He's got a farm,
Snapmare. I've been, yes. Boot to the face as Royal with the quick leg drop. 2. Royal now positioning Adams. Confident in his approach as he makes his way to the top rope. Look out, and Hagen,
There we go.
and just that momentary
Ow!
distraction.
And look, and there you go.
And Royal landing on the back of his head before being dropped again. Adams in with the hook of the leg, but only good enough for 1, 2.
That was a 3. I will talk to Beeler later.
Royal now making his way to the ropes, and
Here we
there
go.
seems to be a bit of an issue
No,
there
there's
between.
not. No, there's not.
Well, there was a reluctance on the part of Adams to make the tag.
They are a well-oiled machine. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to call the match as I see it.
I don't know what match you're watching. Hagen and Adams are a finely tuned machine.
You're really having trouble. You saw this, what I did, and
Shut up!
you don't know what to say,
Shut up,
do you?
Burnham. Leave me alone.
Oh, big double underhook here. The power of Dutch Hagen on display as he walks around
at
before
that.
dropping Royal. Float over and the pin. 1, 2, but only good for 2. And a blind tag from Adams, and again, the frustration. I don't think that's what Dutch Hagen was expecting.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, we'll see how okay it is as Adams off the top drives the knee, and Royal, though, very, very close to his partner here.
And again,
And at the last moment, pulling Alex Royal away as Hagen now hooks the leg, goes for the fisherman. I
there
thought
we
he
go.
was going for the
This is
fisherman
it.
suplex.
This is it. He just has to cover him. This is it.
Well, Alex Royal back up on, over. He didn't keep him down. And I can notice a bit of a favoring of that knee.
No, his knee will be fine. It'll be fine.
You are 100% flustered, aren't
Just
you?
shut Burnham. Let me watch this. I've waited for this match the whole show.
European-style forearm there by Hagen. Hagen now going to the opposite corner, diving European. And
there it is, it's over.
Again, hooks both legs, and it is not over yet. As Royal maybe a foot and a half away from JD, but it's the longest foot and a half that he's ever experienced. Knee shot to the side of the head at two of them.
Look at
and
that.
now switching over, and you see Hagen.
No, he's
see
fine.
Hagen.
No, he's
favoring that knee.
He's got to be fine. He's just checking his brace. He's got to be okay.
Well, he definitely shook it off. Let's put it that way. And he catapults Royal into the corner. Royal unable to make that tag, and now Hagen making sure that JD not in position for the tag, and JD's composure getting the better of him. JD getting in there. Referee Jesse Beeler he's doing the right thing. He's got to get JD out of the ring.
He better.
But meanwhile, London Calling both working over Alex Royal in their own corner.
Well, JD looking a little upset. Looked like he missed the last rib at the buffet.
And I can't help but feel like there's some continued disagreement here between these two.
They're fine, Burnham. They are fine. They're on the same page. They've been.
I don't think they're even reading the same book.
There we go. See, look, right there.
Well, all right, well, maybe I stand corrected.
There, see, there is absolutely nothing wrong. I don't know why you're trying to stir something up with the two of them and the two of and me.
Oh, missed there. Royal getting the feet up and the elbow connecting with the bottom turnbuckle. Royal, though, discombobulated. He's facing the wrong way. Super kick.
That was, and yeah.
Royal has got to make the tag here. This may be his last chance.
Come on. Don't let him tag.
Tag to Adams, and here comes the everyday man.
Here we go.
JD, a one-man wrecking crew, putting down Richie Adams, keeping his eye on Dutch Hagen. Hagen waiting there. Oh man, did you hear that? Hagen absolutely leveled by the everyday man.
All right, Richie's in control. He's got this.
I don't think that's in control. That's a stunner. That's the JD stunner.
This isn't fair.
And JD kindly putting Adams in his own corner.
Look at that. And Beeler's letting the two of them just do whatever they want. Look at that. The favoritism, the bias.
JD now, oh, there's the tag. Blind tag there by Hagen.
There we go. Smart
Again,
thing.
STF not realizing that that's what happened. Hagen is the legal man here as they throw Royal to the outside.
Here we go.
Hagen now
there
maybe
we
going to
go.
go for the Dutch oven. He couldn't keep him up.
No, he's fine.
He is not fine.
He's fine. He's just checking his brace. Shut up, Burnham.
That is not fine. He could not keep that weight up, and he may have blown that knee out completely.
No, he didn't blow his...
Referee Beeler asking him if he wants to continue here. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Oh, roll over!
Hey!
I mean, it's
no!
a legal guy!
That wasn't fair! He got involved in that match illegally!
will you do these people and us a favor? Please shut the hell up!
That's a little.
My God, my ears can't take any more of the Jimmy Johnnies or whatever you want to be called. So, if you will allow us to beat the Johnnies and meet STF in the finals, because we know they're going to win. Yeah. So we can defend those WFC championships against a real tag team like Simply the Future. Freeze up!
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest in tonight's tournament is scheduled for one fall. And due to the involvement of toxic masculinity, it is for the WFC Tag Team Championship. Introducing first on my left, the challengers. They are the Big Man, Thrash, and the natural-born villain, Tim Rockwell. Together with Shirley, they are the Villains.
It's Shirley.
No. Yes, villains, you better quit it.
See? Shirley up.
And introducing now on my right are their opponents. They are your reigning and defending WSC Tag Team Champions. The team of Gianni Dynamite and Gianni Lightning. Together, they are Toxic Masculinity.
Boy, I tell you, Burnham, I'm looking forward to this one.
Well, now that your favorite tag team is out of this tournament, I guess this is the only hope that you have left in this, as far as who you enjoy watching in this situation. And as I've said, this is the third confrontation between these two teams. But this time the titles are on the line, and it is very possible that the Villains could finally walk away with the gold.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Why? Johnny Lightning had a point. How many times do they have to? Does this have to happen?
Well,
They've proven they're the dominant team.
but this was the stipulation.
I know I put it in there.
Well, hold on. I believe the WFC faithful are expressing their opinions about the Johnnies.
Well, this crowd's opinions are just like their rear ends. They all have one that stink.
It's so good to see that you're doing the community outreach that you're supposed to be doing on this commentary.
Just have a waistband. I don't need a belt for those. That's not a belt. That's
I'm not going to lie, though.
Well, referee Jesse Beeler again instructing the Villains to make sure they understand that they have to hold the tag team rope during when the man on the outside must have that in order to make a legal tag.
Good. Beeler's getting one thing right so far.
And the bell rings. We are underway with our first semi-final match. And I expect this to be a very even match, but I also know that both of these teams understand they cannot afford to exert too much energy and take too long with the victory here, because they've got one more match. Whoever is the winner, they've got one more match to go through to win the tournament, no matter which team it is.
Oh, yeah, the road just gets harder from here on in for whoever is left. By the time we get to this last match, whoever they may be, they are going to be worn down.
And right now it looks like it very well may be the Villains, as Rockwell taking over on Johnny Dynamite tags in the big man Thrash. And Thrash immediately going to work here. And unlike with the previous match we saw with Reed and Cruz, and this is not a knock, I think you just have to accept this as a simple fact, neither Johnny Dynamite nor Johnny Lightning can match the size and power of Thrash in this match.
I would absolutely, I would agree with that statement.
No!
The Johnnies, what they are going to lack in power, though, they will make up for in tenacity.
chest beginning to resemble ground beef of Johnny Dynamite as Thrash whips Dynamite off. Swings for the clothesline, but not there. Oh, another one ducks underneath. And still another one. Oh, no.
Went to the well
I
one too
think
many times.
Dynamite got too close here. And you look at Dynamite begging off. And runs straight in.
Every time I see this kid Thrash, I think he's a little misguided, but he is an impressive individual. I will give him that.
Tremendous physical specimen, a man who is definitely in that 300-pound category, but does not move like he is. Knows how to utilize that power and size, and is still such a relatively youngster in the business.
Thrash was ready for that one.
Oh, he was, and he levels Johnny Lightning. Look at this. Picture perfect body slam.
That slam right there was so hard, I think he just activated his healthcare plan.
Oh, and just a little bit too much time taken there. Thrash, but Thrash catches the eye thing. Look out!
My goodness.
That could be it right there. Do we have new tag team champions? No.
He got the shoulder
we
up
don't.
just in time. Boy, that had to take the wind out of his sails big time, though, Vernal. Johnny Lightning is in trouble.
Thrash now cornering Lightning. And we know that he utilized that power in the corner in the first round match against the Cartel. And now the tag in. And here comes the running knee. And now we saw this in the first round match, this tag team cohesiveness here. Lightning cannot afford to stay in that corner. And he's really not being given a chance to escape.
He is in the wrong part of town right now. Shades of their first round match, and this will not bode well for Johnny Lightning.
The hip checks followed by the tag, and Lightning trying to stand up, but instead, now this time, unlike the first round, Rockwell pulls down the knee pad. So the point of the knee going straight to the temple of Johnny Lightning.
I'm going to have to brush up, look in that rule book. I don't think that's illegal.
There is nothing illegal about that. The pad is simply for protection. It is not there. It's not considered illegal to expose that knee.
Well, a lot of protection it did for Johnny Lightning.
Lightning, though.
Oh!
Lightning with the super kick. And just like that, the tide of the match has turned as Lightning tags in Dynamite. Dynamite positioned himself with the knees straight to the midsection. Unique offensive move there.
Yeah, perfectly legal. Perfectly legal.
Oh, now Dynamite, what?
It was. He was.
Well, he was messing with it by.
Well, yeah, look right there. If you watch right there, you can see.
I'm watching the Johnnies manipulate the referee here, but I'm watching Tim Rockwell pick up Dynamite down with the snowplow. And again, so close to Johnny's losing those tag team titles.
They are good-looking belts, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you used to be very familiar with them. Johnny Lightning tagged in now. Striking like, and a hip swivel. Somewhere Rick Rude is spinning in his grave.
Oh, no. I'm sure he's beaming with pride. Just taunting Thrash. Lightning knows Thrash's weak spot, and that is to get him enraged enough where he starts making mistakes. And that's what he's doing right there. Blew him a kiss.
Standing neck breaker there from Lightning onto Rockwell, but it's not enough to keep the natural-born villain down. Rockwell, a fighter. That's what the whole idea behind WFC was, to fight for those kids who can't fight for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And Rockwell personifies that in every match he's been in.
And you know, and again, another comment I can absolutely agree with you on. I have known Tim for a very long time. I've had personal feelings with Tim going back. You're probably familiar.
I remember, yes, I do remember
right?
those days. Yes.
And you know, you don't count out Tim Rockwell.
Right now, though, Rockwell in a very bad position as he is cornered and is being weakened down, worn down.
And that's what it's going to take. They're just it's like a lumberjack just trying to take down a huge tree. You just
Look at Lightning pulling away that bottom rope as he sense that Rockwell trying to reach up to break the pinfall that way. This crowd coming alive for the villains as Dynamite picks up Rockwell. They'll try to spin him around, sit down,
impressive maneuver.
glance him in the middle of the ring, and is not able to walk away with that pin. And what? Now look at again. Let me guess. You didn't see that either. You didn't see what Johnny Lightning did.
That.
Yeah, I see that. I see that, and I think Thrash sees that too. Thrash fending off Johnny Dynamite. Dynamite grabbing the crowbar.
Right, see, and this is the pitfall you fall into when you bring something like that.
Oh, Rockwell now. The tug of war here as he forces Johnny Dynamite back in the corner. The referee needs to turn around and see that Johnny Dynamite has and now what? Now Johnny Lightning's ripped off the turnbuckle pad.
Things are just falling apart here. I mean, what is this?
What is this? Yeah, what is this? Why is Johnny Lightning ripping off the pieces of the ring?
He's fixing it. Watch him. Look, he's fixing it. He's a helper.
Oh,
look at that. Did you see what just happened? Did you see?
Yeah, I saw him throw them. Oh, come
Thrash
on, Beeler.
just laid out
Come on,
Dynamite
Beeler.
with
You
Shirley.
didn't see it. You didn't see that.
There we go. That's what
come
happened.
on.
You bring that crowbar in. You use it. Get the official word.
You can't be serious, Beeler.
Head referee Jesse Beeler has disqualified Newlands due to the crowbar incident. Therefore, your winners via disqualification and moving on to the final round. Toxic Masculinity.
Tommy Dean is shredded right now.
All right, bell rings. Our second semifinal match underway here, as it will be Tommy Dean and Alex Royal. These two with quite a history here in WFC, including an outstanding ladder match for the Hometown Heroes Championship at the anniversary show in 2018, which really kind of put Tommy Dean on the map in WFC. But this is a very different Tommy Dean ever since last week.
One thing's for sure, he hasn't tanned since last week. I need Alex Royal sunglasses because Tommy Dean is blinding me right now. He's got awesome traps, but he's got some sick love handles too.
Well, I mean, it's good to excel in multiple areas, I guess.
Does he work those out, or does that just come naturally?
I'm not aware of any supplements that they draw the ladies, sir.
So the Simply the Future shirts look awfully familiar. Like, I swear I've seen that before.
Yeah, I saw those down in Lawton in a group called the Future Hall of Famers. But anyway.
Michael J. Fox? Can I say that name?
I think so.
Okay.
It's a little shaky, but okay.
Oh. I heard he makes the best milkshakes. He's got the best ingredients. He's got a farm.
All right, go behind there by Tommy Dean as
I've got
Royal.
a great go behind. Signature move, if you will. Oh, what a maneuver! perfectly executed. I've never seen this move ever. Oh, wow.
Royal with the roll through into the standing arm bar, and
He just did.
Dean going to try and reverse it
Now,
out.
what is the point? Oh, I see. He was getting there.
Goes into the hammerlock and though floats over into the standing headlock.
I invented the hammerlock.
I don't believe that.
It's a certain technique where I pinch your finger while I do it.
And
Oh,
a little
That was-
psychological warfare.
I taught him that. I taught him the front kick.
And Alex Royal, who has
You want a
utilized
banana?
would you stop it with the bananas?
Hey, Alex. Can you hear me?
I've wrestled like 10 matches in the last like 3 weeks.
Can you check that, Brandon?
It's true.
Is that valid?
It is actually true. No! There you go, Tommy. You want to run your mouth? Did you just give the banana a photo op?
I did. Bananas deserve photo ops. Oh! How about that? Oh, what a maneuver.
Strong elbow. Putting down Tommy
Oh, the
Dean.
hair. He's got the hair. He's got the hair. Ref
He
went
doesn't
on
have it
that.
anymore. Now he's got the chest. Now he's got the forehead.
Wheeler was all over me about rules. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike.
And Tommy Dean now out.
What a quick
Nobody
ball.
home.
Whoa, what
And a
boot.
quick execution there by Tommy Dean
That was
as
nice.
he says, nope, maybe
Tommy.
another day.
You want a banana? You want a banana? Hey, Tommy. You want a banana? Potassium, man. What did he do? For those of you, he just threw the banana at Chris Burnham.
He threw the banana at Tuck
Tuck's eating it.
Davian.
Tuck's half a banana over there.
Tuck does a hard job. He needs, he needs a snack.
Tuck missed a foreign object on me earlier.
Tuck wasn't the one searching you.
He announced the other one. He got one of the two crowbars in the
Do
ring.
your foreign objects have names?
I can't say it on air.
Well, then there's no reason
All
that
right.
Tuck should announce it, is there?
Fix it in post. Cut it out later. Wesley's giving up a few inches here.
Wesley Crane rather fixated at the moment on JD.
Everyone gives up a few inches to Johnny Lightning.
And here comes the everyday man. Face to face with the self-proclaimed Satan.
I like how you clarified self-proclaimed.
That's what he says.
He's not actually Satan.
Well, I mean, I don't
Did
think
you
we could
get-
license that.
Satan's public domain, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of public domain, the bottom of the boot there, publicly taking over the domain of Wesley Crane's head, and then a super strong senton.
Jimmy Dean does not have the tag rope.
It's Tommy Dean.
I love those breakfast sandwiches.
There was a referee in this state once named Jimmy Dean. But
No, there wasn't.
there legitimately was.
Oh, that's brilliant.
JD intercepting the foot and oh, great. So now fans, in case
Now I'm the everyday man.
yeah, you've got a long way to go, sir.
I'm much more than an everyday man, Burnham.
I will keep my comments to myself,
That's the
being
opposite
aware
of
that
your
there's a family show going on.
job. Nobody told me that. I'm
Wesley,
sorry.
apparently not. Wesley Crane swinging and miss, and here comes Tommy Dean straight into a boot of JD. Tag to Alex Royal, and Wesley Crane still in a precarious position. Now going to go here.
thought you
Look
said
out,
this was a family
buckle bomb.
If I see the finger guns, I'm moving.
Well, you saw a face wash there, following a cannonball by Alex Royal, and I think that Wesley Crane may be wishing right now he was back in Little Rock.
Between all these sunglasses and hair bands, everyone's been like watching Toxic Masculinity matches. Whoa, that was excellent.
Oh, and a huge eye rake.
I thought that was a face wash.
No.
Okay, how I do it.
Communication here going on by Haven. Again, these two experienced together in many places in Texas, northern Texas.
What are we doing here?
Oh,
wow.
double team maneuver.
See, what sets me and Johnny Dynamite apart is we have a nonverbal communication skill. So we don't even have to talk, or Corey, we don't have to telegraph things, we just do.
Well, I think nobody will deny your cohesiveness as a tag team. I'm certainly not going to sit here and try to claim that there's nothing going on there.
I appreciate it.
But
You'd be foolish.
I also believe that you've managed to slip past two challenges, including some chicanery in the last match that happened with the Villains, and now you're going to have to face one of these two here.
Come on, Tommy.
I have no idea what's going on behind you, but it's not
Dynamite,
fun.
do you want anything to say here? You got anything to add to the booth? Okay, he's.
Oh, look out.
Oh!
Wesley Crane.
Frankensteiner.
Yeah, Frankensteiner on his own partner.
Don't call it a Hurricane Rana.
Can I call it a Wesley Steiner?
I like that.
How much are you paying him to do that, Mr. Pierce? 2, are we done? No, we are not.
Kick out of 2! Kick out of 2! Satan kicked out. Satan kicked out.
Oh, my Lord.
JP better be careful. He's wasting time.
It's JD.
That's my partner, Johnny Dynamite.
Tommy Dean holding on to that top rope.
Weird grip.
But effective. From behind, though, Wesley Crane.
What do we got here?
What we've got is a head collision.
We would have never done that. We would have never put ourselves in that position.
Oh, look out. And Tommy Dean.
Excellent arm drag by Tommy Dean.
And now dropping JD on the back of his neck as Crane goes in, hooks the leg, and almost moves on to the final.
With Satan as my witness, he is broken in half.
Tag by Dean. The king of Tulsa wrestling.
Oh, who said that?
That would be Tommy Dean.
Say self-proclaimed then, like you did Satan.
He doesn't put it in the title.
Well, I feel like there should be an asterisk there.
I won't deny that.
Thank you.
Well, referee Jesse Beeler got up to 4, and then Tommy Dean broke the count. He got till 5, and then the disqualification happens. You guys know about disqualifications, right? Did you manage to?
We've had a couple questionable ones called on.
Yeah, there was some questionableness.
He did not use the crowbar. That's the point.
It was in his hands.
That doesn't mean that he used it.
I tell you what needs to get checked out is this ring, because the stability of that turnbuckle pad.
Crane trying to go behind and catch Tommy Dean, but
Shoots.
Dean hoisted up. Oh, wow.
Shoots the half. Shoots the half.
And Beeler now being accosted almost by Tommy Dean. And now Alex Royal getting in there. So much action going on here.
What'd you call that, chicanery?
Beeler, at least, seems to realize that there's one person that should be in, and that's Alex Royal.
This is very effective tag team work over here by the Haven. I thought they were Parabellum.
At one point, yes, but that did not include Duke Cornell.
Oh, okay, I got you. Where's Duke? Oh, okay. I don't want to. This is getting confusing.
Uppercut there by JD. JD off the ropes. Tommy Dean picks him up. Flapjack.
What a maneuver.
And Dean going to try to go maybe for the German suplex till he
Ignorance.
pick up JD. JD, a big man.
Know your limits, Mr. Dean.
And the power there. German with the bridge, and not enough.
Snapdragon suplex, correct?
I did not see the hand placement, so I couldn't tell you if it was a Snapdragon or not.
I won't question you. These bananas are delicious. Are you sure you don't want one?
I'm really sure.
Action's making me hungry.
Tommy Dean with the snap mare.
Who will take us on in the finals, MU?
It will, well,
Go ahead.
half of the answer to that question is still up in the air, but the other half is it's one of these two teams.
I'd like to thank DoorDash for getting these bananas here by ASAP.
You use DoorDash to bring bananas?
I can't just leave. I'm getting ready for my match.
Why didn't you just run by the store before you came here?
I forgot the bananas.
Well, a truer statement probably has never been said.
What is it? That's like some sort of. I hear that's called like a Shotokan, right?
I don't even know what language that is.
It's
And
Japanese.
JD now fighting off two men, but
1.5.
Tommy Dean. Wow. I don't think you're. Yeah, full force.
What a maneuver!
Wesley Crane colliding with the torso of JD, the hook of the leg, and Alex Royal in to make the save.
Okay. Wesley Dean and Tommy Crane are doing a great job.
You're mixing that up, but that's okay.
Like you do us like every match ever.
Oh, right, because it's so hard to say Johnny Dynamite and Johnny Lightning as opposed to Johnny Dynamite and Johnny Lightning. You have the same first name. There's no mixing that up. What? No.
What about Alex and Andy over here? You're not getting them mixed up. It's close enough, I think, that it could be a fair mistake.
I'm sure it is for you. Alex and JD fans. JD in the ring, competing with Tommy Dean. And Dean thrown to the outside. Wesley Crane, no tag, comes in. High elevation. I believe
Was the tag made?
I believe Dean is still the legal man for his team, and I think the referee recognized the tag to Alex Royal, so it is Royal and Dean as the legal men in the match.
I love watching all this effort, knowing that in a few moments we're going to be full of banana and water, ready to roll, and they're exhausting themselves.
Look out, double underhook into the backbreaker as Royal. Oh,
He did the thing.
he
the
did
thing.
indeed. And Crane says, not today, sir.
You don't mock a man unless you can back it up.
Look out. Oh! Throwing Wesley Crane into that corner.
Can we check a pulse on him? Oh, Satan lives.
Brain
Don't
buster.
yell your move before you do it.
But
right there.
Tommy out. Nonetheless, JD stunner. And Royal down with the pin. 2, and Wesley making sure that did not stick.
I'm going to start yelling, super kick, right before I kick someone to see how that
Yeah,
works
let's
out.
not do that.
Yeah, because, right? Bad strategy.
Very terrible. Nobody should have like any type of a party involving these super kicks.
I agree. Wasting a lot of.
All right, JD hoisting Tommy Dean over the shoulder.
There we
Crane
go.
back
Get
in the ring.
Damn! Oh! Speaking of the
Super
devil,
kick to the face.
see what I did there?
And Dean in. Both members of STF. Well, I was about to say staggered, but Alex Royal elevating Tommy Dean over. Dean ending up behind Royal, though.
Tommy Dean ever worked at a college?
What does that have to do with it?
Has he been a dean of admission?
It's his last name.
You're really hung up
I
on
mean,
last names.
for some reason, his brother's last name is Storm, but
Is it
whatever.
really?
Yeah, well, he stormed out, so it doesn't matter. Anyway. Oh, wow, look at
I
that!
like that. We're stealing that one. We're doing that.
What
Next
a
match.
move
doing
there
doing
by the
that.
Haven, and I think they could be on their way to advancing in this tournament. That moonsault right there, and Alex
that was
Royal.
reckless.
It was reckless, but it was also effective.
This has turned into a war of attrition at this point.
It has. All four of these men
I love
have
it.
basically put themselves through about 3 or 4 car crashes.
And I love it. Because guess what? They've got the biggest car crash of all, man.
And Crane over the top.
Oh, that looked nasty.
The Fans in the front row getting their money's worth as Alex Royal makes his way to the top rope. And Tommy Dean is quickly behind. Oh!
What was that?
Tommy Dean yanking Royal down onto JD.
I didn't have a preference on who I wanted to win this, but at this point, I'll take either one.
Well, it's good to see you're consistent, sir.
Thank you. What do you call that? That's a clothesline.
That's not a clothesline, but it also was not effective.
It was an inverted ripcord
not enough to-
clothesline.
Arm drag! Are you over there with the Book of Jericho doing that? Okay. As Dean!
Bar! Who's legal?
Jesse Beeler. That's the only one I can say for sure at this point. All four men down in the ring.
This is a pro tip. Great time to make a cover. They're talking about my commentary.
No.
I think they are.
I really cannot believe that. Bicycle kick by Crane.
I want to know where you got these jeans because they are holding up.
I'm intrigued about how you ordered ones with that color. Oh, look out!
$20 says Hot Topic.
No, in this state, that may be right.
Everyday man. Oh,
JD Stunner, no, absolutely not. Almost a collision with Beeler, and from behind, Tommy Dean.
always from behind with the Tommy Dean. That was cheap, I'm not going to lie. You'd never see us employ such underhanded tactics.
Oh, of course not. No.
Noblemen. We are noblemen.
Dean now, perhaps looking for the package pile driver once again, the straitjacket pile driver, I should say. But no, man, what a super kick there. That annihilated Wesley
4 out
Crane.
of 10. I did that once in the Tokyo Dome.
Well, I hope that the whatever fan you did that to
Got 7 stars.
got a good settlement. And it will be
Here we go.
STF.
Winners advancing on to the finals, Simply the Future. Ladies and gentlemen, your final contest in this tag team tournament is your main event for the evening. It is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the WFC Tag Team Championship. Introducing on my left, they are the team of the Showcase, Helix Royal, and the Everyday Man, JD. Together, they are And introducing now on my right are their opponents. They are the year reigning and defending WFC Tag Team Champions. They are the team of Gianni Dynamite and Gianni Lightning. Together, they are Toxic Masculinity.
Crowd firmly behind Toxic Masculinity.
I will certainly get the headsets checked out because I clearly hear something very different here in the reaction. As the Johnnies are kissing the tag team championships, are they kissing them goodbye?
It is a coin toss for me, Burnham. This whole tournament has just been fantastic.
Well, I hate to feed your already overbloated ego, but this was indeed a great job that you did here.
Thank you.
Selecting these teams, having these brackets randomly drawn, not showing any favoritism in the pairings, and look what we've come down to.
I'm a fair guy, and I was happy to bring it to you and the masses.
Belts held high. This is indeed for the WFC Tag Team Championship. Twice, Toxic Masculinity has been fortunate to walk away. Can they do it a third time? It's the big question. As Tuck Damien rings the bell, we are underway, our main event of the night.
Crowd chanting Johnny. Johnny Dynamite. He's in there.
No, that. Well, Dynamite and JD, one JD to another, and okay, so that tag to Johnny Lightning. There's a tag, yes. Now what? What's going on now? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
There we go. Getting one up on him there, yeah. It's not often JD has to actually look up.
The referee is showing a lot of nice restraint here.
Oh, that was...
Well, and a quick
he's going
Oklahoma roll. Couldn't, no. JD now with the backslide. Keep the champ down, no.
JD going for the kill right off the bat.
He knows that if he can catch Lightning right here, and I don't mean Johnny Lightning, I mean Lightning in the bottle, and Johnny Lightning quickly to the outside to break that momentum.
Smart move.
And
taking
the
a
Toxic
powder.
Masculinity grabbing the belts.
There we go.
Are you, really?
It's time for the champion's rules. Good night.
And they're calling it a night.
Is this you're going to allow this?
It's standard tag team rules. I mean, count out supply.
Well, both teams have made. Whoa! Look out! Battle going on outside through the crowd.
Yeah, it is spilled out into the crowd.
We got two members on opposite sides of the building here. JD and Johnny Lightning on one side, Alex Royal and Johnny Dynamite over by the snow cone machine or cotton candy or whatever that was.
I feel the need to point out this is not a false count anywhere.
No, this is not, and the referee showing tremendous restraint here.
The Beeler needs to be making the call right now.
The action all over the American Legion building here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now back into the merchandise area for JD and Johnny Lightning. Meanwhile, Brian Breaker getting involved here.
Now look at this, the crowd. The crowd is getting involved. That is uncalled for, that is ridiculous.
That's a former NXT superstar, sir.
I don't care. He's not involved in this car.
He made himself involved.
And someone should go over there and tell him to not get involved in this with these shenanigans.
Feel free, sir. Go
I
ahead.
am needed right here.
Well, that's not the way I see it, and I think the action may have gone into the concession area. I can't be sure.
I'm going to have to pay people extra for this. This is ridiculous.
I have lost track of exactly what's going on. I know that Alex Royal has Johnny Lightning. Dynamite, excuse me. See, I'm having trouble here.
Look, you're getting worked up. You're getting excited. Calm down.
Here comes Royal.
They need to take it back in there
Royal
right now.
dumping the one Johnny over the top there. And JD trying to look out. Oh, well, You know what the difference is between Alex Royal wearing that and Johnny, whichever Johnny wears that? Alex makes that look good.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I think that JD has abandoned his Johnny.
Oh, he says he's buying an STF shirt.
I believe it. I really do.
Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Get some control.
All right, both Johnnies back inside the barricade. Both members of STF back inside the ring. Referee Jesse Beeler back there to enforce things. And Johnny Dynamite swinging and everything that moves, but it's not going to pay off for him here. Look out, buckle bomb! Once more. And here comes the bicycle. Nope, excuse me, the cannonball. Look out, face wash coming through, indeed.
The Johnnies are in big, big trouble right now.
They certainly are. Alex Royal taking on both members of the tag team champions in the ring and doing it with style. And well, I mean, he has a point there. He's not.
Beeler wouldn't know. He wasn't at the training course, would he?
Unfortunately, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. Dropping Johnny Dynamite on his back. Referee with 2 and only 2.
Now look at this. Look at this. Burnham?
What happened? Sorry, I was getting a drink. I couldn't see what happened.
Of course. Look, he's pulling his hair.
And through the top and middle ropes, Johnny Lightning causing causing Alex Royal to collapse outside the ring.
Yeah, you confused me. You're so excited over STF out here.
I really am.
You're losing. Your bias is showing. It's quite unfair.
Johnny Dynamite now trying to take over on Alex Royal. Royal trying to fight out of the corner.
And that says something for the Johnnies. Look, they've still got some gas left in the tank after all that chaos that happened, and they're still going.
I will not deny that. They suffered a tremendous amount of abuse outside the ring area, outside the barricade, and they've still managed to put this match under their control at the moment as a tag made to Johnny Lightning. Lightning taking over on Alex Royal, former WFC champion.
Come on, Alex!
Johnny seemed to firmly be in control right now.
Come on, Alex.
Lightning trying to maintain control over that head as Royal fighting his way out.
Alex Royal with the hair pull.
And Royal trying to make his way to the corner. Trying to drag himself across there. But a tag made to Johnny Dynamite. Big elbow drop. Not enough to put down the challengers. Again, fans, the WFC Tag Team Championships on the line. Oh, and just a disrespect there.
What happened? I missed it.
That was Johnny Lightning blowing his nose. I guess Dynamite had done enough in that rag that you have now.
That is a memento. That is a keepsake.
Oh, there's a memento in there, all right. And now, Dynamite from behind. Well, the referee.
Lightning and Beeler arguing with Lightning about something.
Beeler having to cut off JD. JD doing no favors to his partner. His toxic masculinity keeps things going in their favor. And look at Royal. Royal fighting his way back up. Royal They'll try maybe for the brainbuster, but Dynamite cuts him off. Dynamite with the snap suplex.
Whoa!
And Dynamite hooks the leg. 1, 2.
How STF has anything left in them after that last match, I have no idea. They are hanging in there. I'm impressed.
Tag. And here comes the champions together. The chops rain down on the chest of Alex Royal. Oh, and look at the speed. The speed as Lightning realized the mistake that was made in trying to push Royal too close to his own corner.
And that is why they call him Johnny Lightning.
Dynamite calling for the tag. Here come the champions together again. STF reuniting for what was believed perhaps to just be one night, but they're this close to regaining those tag team championships. Although Alex Royal is suffering a tremendous amount of punishment here. The referee needing to get one of the Johnnies out. I think Johnny Lightning is currently the legal man.
You can't tell them apart either.
No, I've lost track of which one's
Maybe
legal.
you should have been there. Beeler doing his job.
And JD
Whoa!
taking the impact. Double clothesline by Royal.
JD sacrificing himself for his partner.
And the WFC faithful giving all they have to the showcase. As again, so close here. Kickoff by Alex who makes the tag to JD. Here comes the everyday man. Chopping down those trees. Laying the Johnnies to waste. Picks up one. Oh! What an impact! And speaking of impact, that's senton.
Used a Johnny to hit a Johnny.
It may not have been a smart move right there for the Johnnies to wear white tights. JD sees the positioning and well, again the face wash. And Lightning
checking for a contact. Oh, come on!
I mean, it's what's fair is fair there.
How was that?
Oh, look out! Well, it's going to be an unfortunate night for Johnny. Exactly. Oh, look out here. JD picking him up. 3D. And STF can sense the championship belts coming home. Oh, desperation move by Dynamite. JD tried for the JD stunner. These two so amazingly well. Oh, look out. Wow.
Lightning and Royal kind of channeling each other.
And Royal right there. Brain buster.
Oh, no.
Go pin him. Oh, and Dynamite rolls to the outside.
Lightning. I know.
Their faces are away from me. It's hard to tell.
Well, I mean, the name is on their rear end.
I'm trying not to look there, sir.
Sure.
Oh, and what's Reed doing? Why is Reed out here? Come on! What's the cartel doing here?
Seems to me the cartel still has a bone to pick with Alex Royal.
What's the cart? Oh, are you serious? Well, JD now left alone. And what? Johnny Lightning grabbing the ring bell and the hammer. We've got one of the tag team champions
I heard the bell. Did you hear the bell?
I heard a bell, but that wasn't the real bell. The ref didn't call for that bell.
Well, somebody had to call for the bell.
No, Johnny Lightning grabbed the bell and rang it himself. And now look, not again, oh good. No. Come on, not this way.
There we go, and there are your winners of this Johnny's conquered the world. Oh, and we've got chaos out here. We've got Cartel, we've got Villains, we've got Johnny's, we've got Simply the Future.
Well, we need Tuck Davian to announce the winner.
We need an official announcement
Make
here.
the announcement, Tuck. I hate it, but make the announcement.
Bravo! Look at that. An impressive feat that is only ever, they are in an elite club right now. Only one other team in WFC history has pulled off a feat like this, and now the Johnnies can stand amongst them.